Hi again, this edition of Dan's Diary. I thought I'd catch up with a few of the guys and find out how they get through the mountain stages, but we got a little bit sidetracked along the way with Lloyd and a few of the characters on the tour. So it's turned out to be a bit of just a catch-up chat, but the main premises is how they get through the mountains. Now the mountain stages, are you a fan of all the crowds and the atmosphere at the tour? Is that something that intimidates you or you get amongst it?
No, you got to get amongst it. Darking, weaving, you know, all the motor skills you pick up as an Australian child. And it's I found the other day to be relatively similar to stages at the top of climbs in the Giro, where you just get people, big conglomerate. You are going to pay for that. You
take your front wheel out and go get him.
Look at the aggression just building. We haven't even raced yet.
We're here with Dave Zabriskie, who's almost fallen over before the start. Mate, we've reviewed the tape, and when we were doing the interview with Julian Dean, we noticed you in the bus doing some sort of dance. Can you just describe what you're doing?
You sure that was me?
Yeah, that was you, mate. That was definitely you. Here we are with Charlie Vergelis. Mate, the question is, how do you get yourself through the mountains when you're in the hurt bag? What do you draw on? Because some of the other riders say, you know, because it's hot, all the women come out in bikinis, and the more you go, the further you see. Is it something like that?
Well, no, because being a loyal and true husband, I never look at other women, and I don't find them at all attractive. So I just stay focused on sporting goals and concentrate on my performance. And
Luke, or as some people call you, Luce. How do you feel about today's stage, and what are you going to do to be proactive and amongst it?
Well, I haven't eaten for 2 days to make sure I've dropped about 5 kilo ready for the mountains. So,
tight.
Yep. So you know, we'll have to see how the legs are today. But
well, you're looking great. I mean, spare me the pleasantries.
Now you're looking forward to the mountains today, mate. How do you get through the big tough mountain stages when you're in the hurt bag?
Man, that's not easy. You just keep going and going. Last night I downloaded a song from Karate Kid, You're the Best. You're the best. Yeah. All right. So we've been listening to that, and I think that's going to be playing in our heads, and maybe that'll help.
Did you know they're making another Karate Kid? There's a new one coming out?
Yeah, it's already out. Yeah. Maybe Australia's a little behind. In America, it's already it's done deal there.
Yeah, no, we get them about, I think Jaws just come out in Australia at the moment.
Really? Wow, Charles.
So how do you go when everything's telling you to stop, get off your bike and pull over? It's that bloody tough. What do you call on when you're really at, the hurt bag, as they say?
Well, we're idiots, you know. And idiots don't know when to stop, so we just keep going, and we just keep going until someone tells us to stop.
You know, it's just a matter of survival for me again today. 200 plus kilometres, 66k of climbing. For a sprinter, it's just ridiculous. For an injured sprinter, it's just unimaginable. But I'm going to, just go out and take it kilometre by kilometre and just take each climb as it comes. And I've got my little course map here, and you see I've been doing my maths homework this morning, working out average speeds, percentages of cut-off, and what that translates to in actual minutes. So, but really, even knowing that, you're getting out there, and as soon as you dropped, you're riding a time trial to the finish. You basically ride as hard as you can all day.
And you've got Matty Lloyd on your team. How's he behind the scenes? You got a pretty good relationship, or you just can't stand the side of the bloke?
It's unfortunate that he's with us, but he's just one of those things you've got to put up with, like bad weather and bad roads and stuff like that.
And a normal functioning piece of the social fabric that is Omega Pharma Lotto. And
mate, you're talking shit now, aren't you?
Yeah.
Look, I know it's tough out there, obviously, for the sprinters, and you're not a pure sprinter. You're much more of a strongman sort of guy, I guess. But what do you do to pass the time in the Gruppetto? Much chit-chat, talking away, telling some stories?
Actually, we suffer a lot, so it's more sharing about this rider go too fast and this rider is doing this and this. Now we have a laugh now and then and some talks, but we suffer a lot out there.
And to you, mob of idiots, I'd like to state publicly that anything you said in the last 5 minutes has made everyone a bit less intelligent. Thanks for that.
Thanks, mate.
I'll clearly never do an interview again, will I?